Your expectations are not their expectations. Hey everybody, Mitchribak here. I want to teach you a little lesson about expectations and how they're changing your life and could be ruining your life. I'm going to tell you a quick story. I was flying home from Denver one day and I upgraded to first class because I'm usually too cheap to pay for first class if I'm by myself. And I said, I'm not going to talk to anybody. And if you know me, that's really difficult. And I'm just going to listen to music. So I put on my headphones and all of a sudden about a half hour into the plane ride I hear, your expectations are not their expectations. Let me backstory this a little bit. My dad was a drill sergeant in the Korean War and he died from heart disease, mainly brought on from stress. At the time I had a brokerage with about, I want to say I had 12 or 15 agents, and I was always stressing because I could never get agents from here to there. It was very difficult to get people to level up. We always talk about leveling up. And I was very stressed. I internalized that stress all the time. So anyways, I hear that sound, your expectations are not their expectations, 3 times. On the 4th time I hear it, I finally take out the headphones, just I'm a little bit slow. So I take out the headphones and I start thinking, I'm like, your expectations are not their expectations. You mean, if they expect their business to be $25,000 a year, and I expect them to make $100,000 a year, who's the pain from? Me. That's my problem. It's not their problem. So what I did is I changed my entire business model at that moment and really said, look, if you want to make 25 grand a year, awesome. If you want to make 100 grand a year, awesome. But I didn't let it stress me out anymore. And then I applied that, and this is my life lesson for you, I applied that to my entire life. I have 0 expectations of anybody in my life. I have no expectations of my wife, no expectations of my kids, because all of your disappointments, almost all of them, are based on your expectations of others, right? Almost all your disappointments in life are based on your expectations of others. Think about that for a minute. How do you use that in real estate, right? Here's another thing. So you go on an inspection, prep your buyer. There's going to be 40 to 50 things wrong with this house, right? And when they go in, there's only 20 things wrong with the house. What do they say? Not too bad. Prep your seller. Say, there's going to be 40, 50 things wrong with this house. They're probably going to want a lot of them fixed. And when they come back and say, I only want 3 things fixed, that's not too bad. Expectations is where everything's about.